What's up, turtles? It's Crick here with Black Outdoors. Today I'm going to be doing a review on these Eagle Nest Outfitters Atlas straps. These are straps for hanging a hammock. These are available for purchase for I think around 20 bucks. Let me get a quick comparison with my hammock just for size. I have a double nest right here, so you can see the size relative to a double nest. I could probably get this double nest even packed a little smaller, but you get an idea of the size. They weigh 11 ounces. And get some out of the bag and talk about it, get the straps out of the bag. Comes with this nice little sack, cord lock on the top. Like I said, comes with two straps for hanging your hammock. And this is the newer design from E&O. They have the slap straps that I've heard people, specifically to me, complain about on some comments on the video we've done. I personally have never had a problem with the slap strap stretching or your butt hitting the ground. I know some people have. I have friends who've used the slap straps who've never brought that up to me, but Stoney and I haven't used these to the extent to have really in-depth time-wise, sleeping with these overnight or camping with them. But we plan on it. There will be probably a video update with how these hold up overnight and whatnot. But you can see the orange highlights in these, and that's instead of just the nylon, it's this polyfilament, which is supposed to reduce and I guess practically abate stretching too much, where your butt's going to hit the ground if you're laying in your hammock for hours and hours and hours. And I have a few theories of why people have their butt sit on the ground, which I'll get into once I get the hammock up and talk about a little bit. But they're 9 feet, each are 9 feet, and instead of having these fixed points like the slap strap does, there's these fixed points for the carabiner running the length of it. I think there's 15 on each one. So you got a lot more small adjustments to do to get your hammock the way you want it, even, not even, all that stuff. You can really play around with it. And what I really like about the 9 feet as well, start getting these up on the tree and I'll keep talking. What I really like about the 9 feet as opposed to I think the slap straps for 7 is not so much for how far the trees, how wide the trees can be apart when you put your hammock, but how sort of the DBH, or not, I guess if you're putting it up higher it's not going to be the DBH, but the diameter of the tree, having the extra feet on the strap, allows you to put the strap around a larger diameter of a tree and still have plenty of fixed points to put your hammock on. I'll leave that there for now. Let me get the other one up. Should be good. Might have to adjust that. Get my hammock out. I really like this color combination of this double nest. Really blends into these woodlands. Spend so much time in. And just be mindful and cautious when, cautious when you're putting up your hammock. You want to keep it off the ground as much as you can, because this is a thin material. It wouldn't take much for a twig or a stick to rip this. But I like to put it on my shoulder when I'm doing it, and I can hold it, and I can just walk over. That might be way too short. Oh yeah, alright. And with trial and error and practice and the amount of times you put up your hammock, you'll be able to start judging trees, what will work, what won't work. All that good stuff. Just gonna check it for being level now. Bring it down a couple. Actually that's pretty good. That's sort of what I wanted to talk about. is I think people might be putting their hammock too low. And honestly, this is still a little low. I can still have this up here before I put any weight on it up here, and by the time I get some weight, it'll be down here. And I know that's going to afford me a lot of space. If these are going to stretch, I'm still feet off the ground. Let me bring this up just to sort of demonstrate how high I can even get in it. Just going to loosen this up a little bit just to give myself a little more slack to go around this branch nub on this tree. Bring it back up to the height I want. That might be really ridiculous. I don't know if you can tell, I can't see how much ground clearance I have, but looks like at least it'd be a couple feet. And I can almost pretty much assure you that I'm not going to wake up with my butt on the ground having the hammock this tight and this high up on the ground. And there's a lot of fine tweaking that's involved with the hammock that I've noticed from my personal experience, that if I have, you know, maybe the diameter of the tree, the height I have it, you know, if the straps are sort of coming down like this and my hammock's hanging, the comfort will be a lot different in here as opposed to if I have the straps more parallel, on a parallel line with the ground. You know, you sort of imagine, you know, sort of hanging like here, have the straps hanging in the hammock, or as opposed to being straight and then tension bringing it down. All those things matter for comfort when you're going to use a hammock. It's things I've picked up on myself, things I've noticed. So just something to keep in mind again when you're using to use a hammock, because it is going to be hammock camping season, at least for me and Stoney. I know we're both really excited to get out. Stay tuned for more videos on hammock camping, putting up a tarp with that, all that good stuff. Hope you enjoyed the video. This is Crick signing out with Black Outdoors. Later, turtles.